So I saw one this morning. It was in a group of trees and did not present itself a clear shot. I grunted a few times. It turned its head and was looking around. Stopped in its tracks. Thought it was going to come back towards me, but never did. It just kept continuing the same direction. Grunted again and the same thing. So this is right up in the area that I lost the doe the other day. So we'll see. But for being mid-November and the rut winding down, there's still a lot of activity where I'm hunting. So I also saw a couple of fresh new scrapes on the trail that I was walking in on this morning. So we'll see what I find. Wow, look at that moon tonight. That is another big, I don't know if that's a super moon, but we've already had the hunter's moon. So the revamping, downsizing, and everything has started again. What a mess. But at least I have one SUV full going up to Goodwill. So the other thing is, a couple friends of mine did not believe that I do not own any dress clothes. That I'm typically a jeans, t-shirt, sweatshirt type of guy, but in my last job, I also had to wear a kind of a work shirt that was provided by them that had a certain color and the logo on it. A couple places I worked before, we had to wear shirts that were company shirts. So I spent a lot of my time either in those jobs, out in the woods, doing my outdoor activity stuff, or pretty much just around the house. So yeah, I don't own any dress clothes, and they kept telling me that I need to own dress clothes. I need to have something formal for when events come up and, start dressing up more. And so I had a friend give me a suit coat. It no longer fits him. He said, "Here, try this on. If it fits you, it's yours." It fits me perfect, does not need any alteration. So now I'm a proud owner of a suit coat. Yesterday I was at the thrift store. I found another suit coat. Fits me perfectly, does not need to be altered. I found a tie that actually goes with both suit coats. And I also found a pair of dress pants. So when I was trying on the suit coats, my wife commented, "It's been a long time since I've seen you in a suit coat and dressed up, and the fact that nobody wears them anymore." So yeah, I guess I'm getting ready for formal events too, whatever they may be. I have a feeling 2025 is going to look a lot different than years past. God is just put some things in my heart, and He's also preparing me for something because, I feel the call to certain things, and now it's like I have dress clothes. I still need to get a dress shirt to go with these pants, and I also got a black pair of khakis that I hunt onto. But yeah, now I'm getting clothes for formal occasions. My library has been kind of growing. I got a stack of books there. I need to find a place to put them. Those are all books that I have not read yet. All my seminary notes came out of boxes. Those are what those 3-ring binders are for. God's also been giving me a vision of starting a preteen, teen ministry, either within our church or somewhere else. But yeah, when I was at the thrift store the other day and I got those dress clothes, I went over to the book section, and the first book that was staring me straight in the face was this one. So God is definitely up to something. Still need to work on finalizing my audio gear and my video gear. Now that's the part that's going to take a while because I do not have right now anybody backing me in this calling as far as financially goes. So I've been kind of slowly been doing it on myself, but I need a long way to go to build the sound equipment for a ministry. I need speakers and that so that in a bigger environment than just a classroom, they can actually hear me. If we're going to put on any type of production, whether that be outdoor gospel singing or just events where we have music. So I need to develop more of that audio gear. Also need to upgrade my video equipment because a lot of it is aging and some of it is actually starting to break down and act funny, as you've seen in other videos. But God is on the move. He's calling me to something for 2025. He's transforming something. Well, it's time. Thanksgiving is over. This year's flying by, so time to put away Thanksgiving and get out Christmas. It's a beautiful night, but a little chilly. Feels like temperature is 28 degrees. As you can see, it's getting dark, so my image stabilization is not really working. I can see it vibrating, but heading downtown to the Victorian Festival here in town. Also going to have a Jeep parade and coming of Santa Claus. So basically what the Victorian Festival is it stems from British and European roots, which is the celebration and coming of Christmas. So every year my town has the festival. This is the first time I actually go to it. I've never actually been to the Victorian Festival before.
How we do, fancy like Christmas. That's at the office. You gotta pay for mama.
So everybody's starting to line up, getting ready for the Jeep parade to come through. So you might be able to hear the wind in the camera. It's about 26 degrees right now with a wind chill of 16 on December 6, 2024. We went from 80 degrees to this. As you can see behind me, we've had our first snow of the year. We went from 80 degrees to this in about 2.5 weeks. A little bit shock to the system. You know, you're enjoying the nice 80-degree weather, and the next thing you know, you got daytime highs in the 20s, 30s, overnight lows in the teens. You got the wind blowing, you got the snow. So we didn't think winter was going to really come that much this year because of the fact that it had stayed so warm throughout the month of November. But yeah, now that we're into December, Winter has definitely arrived here in northern Rhode Island. So Mom's got some of the decorations going on here in the backyard. That one might be accurate. 32 degrees in the shade. But yeah, the wind chill is like still in the teens right now. So as a mobile church that sets up in a high school, it takes a big dedicated team to set up every week for children's church and for worship. So my wife made some of her delicious cornbread. Her secret ingredient is to put cream of corn in it. So it actually has corn kernels and it's really creamy and moist. And as you can see, we've dug into it already. Looks like we got a little bit of snow and freezing rain last night. Make things a little bit festive for when I go out and do Christmas shopping today. And as we get above freezing, a lot of it is melting now, but yeah, a little bit festive. It's the week before Christmas, and yes, I'm just starting my Christmas shopping today. Actually going to finish it today as well. It's going to be a smaller Christmas than in years past. The kids are pretty much grown now, so getting all those abundance of toys is a thing of the past. They're getting into their preteen and teen years. Mother-in-law, Jen's mom, and Jen had decided they're not exchanging gifts anymore, and extended family is really not getting together like they used to, and they don't exchange gifts really anymore. My mom and stepfather are in their 80s now, and they have pretty much everything they need. In fact, they don't really want anything, but yeah, it's going to be a smaller Christmas. And between Jen and I mean, we do so much for each other throughout the year, and especially the weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas that when it comes to actually buying for Christmas, I mean, we've got a lot of our gifts towards each other, when we were out, things we need, things we wanted. And so, probably just a couple little stocking stuffers to open up on Christmas Day. But I'll be truly honest with you, as I'm in my mid 50s now and I'm getting older myself, I'm really not into the whole hustle and bustle of the city and going to the malls and going to these stores for Christmas shopping. To me, I'd rather just have probably just a handful of gifts, have a couple candles going, maybe a couple of Christmas carols, be sitting on my couch. If I had a cabin up in the mountains or even a house with a fireplace, I would have the fireplace going. But as you know, I live in an apartment in a rural area right now, and yeah, to me, I'm just more about the slowing down. A lot of my Christmas shopping that I do for people now, I don't really go to like Walmart, the mall, and big box stores. If I happen to be out needing something and I happen to go to one of those and I find something that, really speaks to me about someone, I may pick it up. But now, when I do my Christmas shopping now, I like the rural farm stands, the mom and pop stores, the little country stores, and yeah, just finding those quirky little gifts for people. So yeah, I'm really slowing down, trying to take time to enjoy the holidays more and not be rushing around so much, getting back to just the quietness of the season and the whole reason why we celebrate, and that's our Lord Jesus Christ's birth. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with the whole Christmas shopping. But yeah, we got a little bit of snow last night, a little bit festive. It's a week before Christmas and that place still got all those Christmas trees left. That's one thing that's really sad about the last, 10, 15 years. Unless you head out to smaller rural towns, you just don't see the Christmas decorations like you used to. Nobody's really decorating outside anymore. You drive by the houses, you don't see the Christmas tree in the window like you used to. A lot of places I drive by that sell the real trees, even up until Christmas Day, their lot is still totally full. And some of the stores that used to sell live Christmas trees don't even sell them anymore. It's really sad that we're getting away from the traditions and that Christmas is just turning into another day for a lot of people, just not celebrating the birth of Jesus. Even if you're not a Christian, people are just not celebrating anymore. It's just really sad. That's why I like the rural countryside, because I can still go out, drive around, see a lot of Christmas lights.